Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened last Friday?
Wives.
Wives. David's wives.
Yeah, David's wives.
Yeah, he, was coming to Nabal, and Nabal was like, fuck you! And then, Nabal's wife Abigail was like,
right.
You're so dumb.
And
so
the
then
dude
she
stroked out.
Yeah, well, first she went to David and was like, sorry, my husband's an idiot, pay him no mind.
Yeah.
And so then, when Nabal found out, then he stroked out.
Yeah.
And so then David married Abigail.
Of course, because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
You marry the, yeah. Right.
Well, she was beautiful, smart, and rich.
Sure.
And in good standing.
Yeah. And then there was that other wife, you know,
And
the
then,
one.
yeah,
you got a half second.
Ahinoam.
Yeah, that one.
Ahinoam.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was probably already married to David at the time.
Apparently.
And,
And the other wife,
Michael,
is out of the picture now.
The first one, Saul's daughter.
Yeah.
Saul gave her away, but then he died too.
Right. Wait, Saul died?
Yeah.
I thought Samuel died.
Oh, maybe Samuel died.
I'm pretty sure Samuel died.
I get those two guys so confused because they both start with an S.
Right.
So, yeah, I think you're right. Never mind.
Okay. So that was 1 Samuel chapter 25?
Yes.
And today?
Today we are doing 1 Samuel chapter 26.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 26.
All right.
David spares Saul at Ziph.
Okay, so the tables have turned. Now David's sparing Saul, because it was Saul chasing David for the longest time.
Right.
And I know, he was in that cave.
David already spared him.
Yeah, so why does he got to spare him again?
Yeah.
That is weird. I didn't even think about that.
Wait.
Are you sure we're reading the right chapter?
No.
You're not? What chapter is this? What does it say?
It says 26.
Then we're in the right chapter.
I know, I'm just like, what? I don't understand.
Well, the Bible's weird, and it's just weird.
Because I thought that Saul was taking a piss, and David cut off his hem and was like, I totally could have killed you just then.
Yeah, but, tomorrow they're going to fight again, so it's just the way it goes.
All right.
And then you got to save him again by sparing him.
Okay, well, if we get partway through this and it's all familiar...
Then we'll stop and we'll,
re-record.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm nervous about it now. It feels so weird.
Right.
Okay, David spares Saul at Ziph.
Okay.
Now some men from Ziph came to Saul at Gibeah to tell him, David is hiding on the hill of Hakilah, which overlooks Jeshimon. Okay. So Saul took 3,000 of Israel's elite troops and went to hunt him down in the wilderness of Ziph. Saul camped along the road beside the hill of Hakilah near Jeshimon, where David was hiding. When David learned that Saul had come after him into the wilderness, he sent out spies to verify the report of Saul's arrival.
This sounds almost exactly...
I thought they made up, though.
What? This almost sounds like the... Okay, I'm really kind of lost here.
I'm lost, right?
So...
David slipped over to Saul's camp one night to look around. Saul and Abner, son of Ner, the commander of his army, were sleeping inside a ring formed by the slumbering warriors. Okay, that's new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean,
all right.
There's new stuff here, but it's like essentially the same story that was going on before they made up, right?
Right. I was just like nervous that somehow I read the wrong chapter earlier somehow.
Right.
Like,
this is weird.
Oh, shit.
Is he gonna walk into another fucking cave and this time he's gonna,
I don't think so.
chop off a pubic hair or something?
I don't think so. Okay. Who will volunteer to go in there with me? David asked Ahimelech, the Hittite, and Abishai, son of Zeruiah, Joab's brother.
Okay.
I'll go with you, Abishai replied.
Sure, why not?
So David and Abishai went right into Saul's camp and found him asleep.
Wow.
With his spear stuck in the ground beside his head.
Yep.
Abner and the soldiers were lying asleep around him because that's what you do.
Yeah, I mean, you don't put anybody on guard. At all, ever.
In your camp.
That would be really dumb. Why you got to get some good sleep for the next day.
Yeah, I mean, you're just soldiers.
No one would think of coming to attack you while you're all asleep, right? That doesn't happen.
No. These people were very simple, don't forget. I mean, clearly, remember they did the same fight, let's make them come out here, but we'll keep some men behind to burn down the town.
It's no wonder that David was able to kill tens of thousands. He's got this extra tactic where he knows to sneak up on them while they're asleep.
Yeah.
That'll do it every time,
That never happened before.
Right. That's a new tactic.
Yeah. God has surely handed your enemy over to you this time.
Yeah.
Abishai whispered to David.
As opposed to the time that he came to take a piss.
Let me ask you this. You're standing there in the middle of your enemy camp.
Yeah.
Do you stand there and gloat and whisper these things?
No.
Or do you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that you went there to, drive a fucking sword through him.
Or something, gain
right?
information.
Or, at the very least, you discussed it before you went into the goddamn circle, right?
But you don't just go in there and be like, hey, look at these fuckers. I mean, right?
Right, yeah.
Let me pin them to the ground with one thrust of the spear. I won't need to strike twice.
Yeah.
No, David said.
Okay.
Don't kill him, for who can remain innocent after attacking the Lord's anointed one? Oh, he's still going on about that. Saul's touched by God.
But they already fucking made up.
I know.
I don't get this.
I don't understand this.
It's just there's multiple fucking stories all through this book that make no goddamn sense.
No, the other parts of the Bible sometimes made no sense, but they weren't this out of order and whack.
Right. It's just there's multiple stories.
Yeah.
Just going on wherever they feel like it.
Exactly. Surely the Lord will strike Saul down someday, or he will die of old age or in battle.
So why the fuck are you in the circle of his camp of army people?
I don't know why he's there. Maybe he's just there to get information. Or maybe he's there to be magnanimous.
The word surely someday he'll get struck down by old age just is not... it's not special.
Surely
everybody dies of old age.
Right? Surely you'll breathe.
Right, yeah.
Surely when you wake in the morning... you'll get out of bed.
You don't even have to guess at it. Yep, that's gonna fucking happen, dude.
Right, exactly. Surely you'll take a shit at some point. Right. Lord forbid that I should kill the one he has anointed, but take his spear and that jug of water beside his head, and then let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's just steal a couple of things, because that's cool.
I guess. It sounds so,
right?
Juvenile.
Yeah.
So David took the spear and jug of water that were near Saul's head. Then he and Abishai got away without anyone seeing them or even waking up, because the Lord had put Saul's men into a deep sleep. That's why.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't you like draw something on his face before you left?
Totally, I would totally
stick his hand in a bowl of warm water. You know?
Draw a mustache over his mouth.
Right? Yeah.
Or like, what is it that boys like to draw dicks on each other?
Yeah, I figure that's not appropriate anymore. But, back then maybe it was. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, isn't that something that, like, drunk college kids do to each other? And they're supposedly adults.
Yeah, I guess so.
They draw dicks on each other.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing they ever saw. A dick.
Maybe you could just write, God sucks. That would really...
David was here. David climbed the hill opposite the camp until he was at a safe distance. Then he shouted down to the soldiers and to Abner, son of Ner, "Wake up, Abner!" "Who is it?" Abner demanded. "Well, Abner, you're a great man, aren't you?" David taunted. Because he's a petty fuck.
Yeah.
"Where in all Israel is there anyone as mighty? So why haven't you guarded your master the king when someone came to kill him?"
Yeah. Yeah.
"This isn't good at all!" Exclamation point. "I swear by the Lord that you and your men..."
I think David's just full of himself.
David is he's funny.
He's something.
I don't know that he's a dick quite yet, but he's something.
I think he's a dick.
He probably is.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole getting pissed off and promising I'm gonna kill Nabal's whole everybody there.
That was stupid. That was dumb. Yeah.
"I swear by the Lord that you and your men deserve to die, because you failed to protect your master, the Lord's anointed. Look around!" Exclamation point. "Where are the king's spear and the jug of water that were beside his head?"
Yeah. Where are those things at?
Saul recognized David's voice and called out, "Is that you, my son David?" And David replied, "Yes, my lord the king. Why are you chasing me? What have I done? What is my crime? But now let my lord the king listen to his servant. If the Lord has stirred you up against me, then let him accept my offering. But if this is simply a human scheme, then may those involved be cursed by the Lord.
Yeah.
For they have driven me from my home, so I can no longer live among the Lord's people, or my wives," the reader added. "And they have said, 'Go, worship pagan gods.' Must I die on foreign soil, far from the presence of the Lord? Why has the king of Israel come out to search for a single flea? Why does he hunt me down like a partridge on the mountains?"
Well, if you remember how we discussed in the Q&A that he might have stole his wife?
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense.
That would make a lot of fucking sense. Yeah.
I'm just saying, as far as reasons go, that might be a good reason.
I'm really curious. I think maybe that he did steal Saul's wife.
Right. Well,
honestly.
And it would explain why. It could explain why all the wishy-washy, back and forth, okay, we're gonna get along. No, I'm gonna kill you type stuff is happening because 1 second he's like, fuck it, I'm done. Next minute he's like, no, fuck that guy. He took my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that would explain some of it.
Yeah,
I guess,
definitely.
Sort of. But
yeah. I mean, I can understand trying to be the better person, and then the next day you wake up and you're like, "Nah, you know what? Nah." Then Saul confessed, "I have sinned.
Oh.
Come back home, my son, and I will no longer try to harm you, for you valued my life today. But then also that other day, you dumbo."
Yeah, what happened to the other... Oh, my God.
This story is dumb.
Oh.
"I have been a fool and very, very wrong."
How many times has he got to throw a fucking spear at his head before he's like...
Would you believe him?
No, I wouldn't believe him. I'd be like, you know what?
Not.
I'm glad you're inviting me back home, and maybe you wouldn't try to kill me, but we're just going to stay where we are. Yeah. And how about you go back home?
You go back home and earn my trust.
Right.
Because twice I could have killed you.
Oh, yeah.
Twice I could have killed you and didn't. So I'm proving...
And how many times has he tried to kill him?
Right.
Countless now.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
You keep trying to kill me and failing. At least twice now, I could have killed you and didn't, which... Not only does that show I'm a decent guy, but also it shows that my prowess much exceeds yours. Because I was able to get around all your guys.
They're definitely trying to show that over and over again, but it's really baffling to me why.
Right.
this has happened multiple times.
Exactly.
Now, again, I'm going to go back to our Q&A a little bit. There was that king that was served for like 2 years.
That 2-year period.
In between Saul and David, right?
Right.
Maybe this was the time frame where there was like some back and forth between Saul and David, and they're like...
We need somebody to actually stay home.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit.
But
While
y'all are running around over there, we still got to get a king up in here.
But these multiple stories just don't make... They're like it's so choppy the way this is going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
I don't understand. But David takes the bait. Here's your spear, O king. David replied. Let one of your young men come over here and get it.
Yeah.
The Lord gives his own reward for doing good and for being loyal. And I refuse to kill you even when the Lord placed you in my power. For you are the Lord's anointed one.
Okay.
How does he be the Lord's anointed one, but also, and the Lord hardens his heart?
Right.
And makes him go crazy.
Well, and also, Saul has already recognized that David's going to be king.
Yeah.
And also, at one point, David was already fucking king.
Yeah.
So there's so many, like, weird fucking bullshitty timeline things here that I just can't. And
is Saul really the Lord's anointed one? I think
seems
no.
like he's kind of stupid.
I think he's not the Lord's anointed one.
I know I said this last time, but I kind of liked Saul at first because he seemed all right. Mm-hmm. But now he just is dumb.
And crazy.
He's crazy.
And vengeful and nasty and murdery.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have a feeling David's going to go down the same path.
You think?
I think.
Okay.
I have this feeling because we've already seen a hint of it.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
I feel like David is going to turn bad.
Right.
Because, you know why? Because this is supposed to show us that they weren't meant to have human kings.
Okay.
Right? Because the Lord was like, fuck your human kings. I'm your king, assholes.
But at some point, he's got to put it to where, we rule ourselves.
Right.
Because, obviously he's not involved anymore.
Right.
And that's the
whole
sentiment
problem
that the book's trying to convey is that we rule ourselves now, apparently. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking somewhat. I don't know.
No,
I don't know what it's trying to convey. I don't fucking care. But
what it's trying to convey is that the people were supposed to continue to follow God, even though God clearly left them.
Right.
That's what it was meant to convey.
Got it.
And the more that he left them, the more they didn't. And the more that they didn't follow him, the more God left them.
Sure.
And whatever. Okay, so anyway, David continues speaking. Now may the Lord value my life even as I have valued yours today. May he rescue me from all my troubles. And Saul said to David, blessings on you, my son David. You will do many heroic deeds and you will surely succeed. Then David went away and Saul returned home. The end.
This is almost exactly how the last chapter went.
Yeah.
They're fighting. David almost kills Saul but doesn't. And then they part in peace.
Yeah.
It was almost exactly... It's like 2 copies of the same fucking chapter with slightly different stories.
Like this time, instead of a cave, it was a circle of his sleeping men.
Right. Yeah.
And this time, instead of taking a pee, he was asleep. And this time, instead of cutting off the hem of his robe, he stole his fucking water jug and spear.
I know I harp on this a lot, but like if this is actually God's word, which a lot of people say the Bible is God's word, right? If this is actually God's word, why is there a need to have contradictory stories right up against each other? What possible... how does that help anything?
But one might argue these weren't contradictory stories. These were not contradictory, but complementary.
Okay, but how do you make up twice with the same fucking person? And how do you have 2 fucking exact scenarios that are almost exactly the same? Like, it sounds like there was 2 versions, and they're like, well...
Just put them both in.
Yeah.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
But if God truly wrote this, he would be like, no, that's the correct one. You put that one in, right?
Right.
Like, to me, that's the way I would see it.
If I was God, I would have done a much better job.
Yeah, I would have put the fucking correct story in. And it's not. It's the wrong story.
And in the right order.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
So, that's all I got,
But you know what? To be fair, maybe God originally did pick out the right ones, and then men fucked it up and fumbled it so bad over the years, he was like, you know what? Fuck this, I'm out.
But no, I'm sorry. I have been told by multiple people that the Bible is God's word.
Yeah, but that's people telling you.
Yeah, no, I know.
I don't trust people.
I'm just saying, look, I don't want to hear that shit ever again. Like, I'm sorry.
Have you fucking read 1 Samuel? You bastards.
If you think the Bible was written by God, and this is God's word or whatever, you are full of goddamn shit.
So you believe that donkeys talk?
I don't even care about that. I'm talking about
I care about that.
I agree, but I'm saying the contradictory bullshit throughout this book that doesn't make any fucking sense. If you tell me that your God wrote that, your God's a fucking idiot.
Like, that's the best he could come up with.
Right.
That's the best he could do.
Yeah.
He could literally, supposedly, according to you, how powerful he is, he could literally come down here and make all the Bibles read correct.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Right. And he could even maybe make us forget that it was ever stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And you know what? I would love to be reading this book and be like, oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see it now.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I was okay. I didn't like religion before we started this podcast, right? So I'll admit, I came into it a little bit
angry, though.
I was much less angry. I actually came into reading this Bible with the intent of reading it with
an open mind to
with an open mind.
spirituality and history and interesting.
I thought maybe even I could enjoy it at some level and like revel in the beautifulness that is the Bible. Mm-hmm. There is none. It's fucking dumb.
It's not beautiful.
It's not beautiful. It's just stupid.
It's stupid. Like, whatever little bit of spirituality I had, this Bible has squandered and squashed. I got none.
Right.
Like,
right.
I went in as an agnostic. I came out as a hard, mean, bad atheist. I'm so mad about it.
So, I know we're rambling on here a little bit, but we've had a lot of fans tell us that they really enjoy our take on the Bible because it's a fresh look at how you read the Bible because they're used to, their preacher, pastor, whatever.
Explaining it away for them.
Right, yeah.
Whereas we don't know shit.
Right, we don't know shit. We're reading it for the first time. We're like, fuck cares? I don't know. Like, what is this stupid ass shit? Right? So, but what was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that.
You've had fans reach out.
Oh, yeah. So we've had fans reach out about that. I'm just curious if we've ever actually convinced somebody that was religious into being not religious or less religious.
Or at least question.
I haven't heard that yet.
I've heard people that were already questioning say they enjoy.
Yes.
But I haven't heard. But I mean, how many believers are going to be sitting through this listening to us?
They could be hate listening to us. Like those motherfucker wife and fuck husband and wife. Those fuckers. I'm going to listen to this shit and I'm going to prove them wrong.
I wonder if any of those guys are like, my bad. No, you're right. The Bible is total trash.
I would love that would be just one person make my fucking year. You know?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, the year's young.
The year is young.
We're still only halfway through it.
That's true. It's true. We haven't had any other pandemics hit us yet.
Shut your fucking mouth. Because monkeypox is coming for you, mister.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot. All right. We're rambling.
We totally are.
We always do.
I know.
So let's, that was 1 Samuel chapter 26.
And tomorrow we'll be back for 1 Samuel chapter 27.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
It was a repeat of the day before, but just a different way of telling it. So that's pretty much what I remember.
Same shit, different day?
Yeah, more or less.
I mean, yeah. Instead of sneaking into the cave, David slept into the sleeping circle and stole Saul's
sword and
spear,
water bottle.
Not his sword.
Oh,
his spear and his water bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was basically pretty much it. And then they made up again. And
he was like, I totally could have killed you.
Yeah.
And Saul was like, you're the best, just like I said last time, but then I, came after you again anyway.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And they're friends again.
Right.
And Saul's like, you're anointed by God. And
just like he was the last time.
And David's like, no, you are.
Yeah, so that was 1 Samuel chapter
26.
26. And today we are doing 1 Samuel chapter
27.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 27.
All right.
David lives among the Philistines.
Wait a second. Weren't they the enemies that were attacking Saul and the Israelites?
Yeah. What?
So he's living amongst them now?
Apparently.
Okay, I gotta hear this shit.
I'm just telling you what it says.
All right.
That's the name of this chapter.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's been worse names for chapters, like, Moses dies. Oh, what happens? Oh, no.
Yeah. I guess
I mean, I don't remember that's the actual name of a chapter, but, similar, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, it starts out, but David kept thinking to himself.
After which thing? What part was this?
That makes me laugh, though, because it's the way the chapter starts. But David kept thinking to himself.
Right.
Someday Saul is gonna get me.
Wait. So...
That's what it says.
I know, but okay, all right. Fuck cares. I'm just gonna listen.
David's like, I didn't kill you because you're pretty, and then Saul's like, you're right, but you're pretty too. And David's like, no, you're pretty, and Saul's like, no, you're pretty. And then he walked away, and he's like, no, he really is ugly though. So, okay, someday Saul is gonna get me.
Okay.
The best thing I can do is escape to the Philistines.
Or, wait for him in a fucking cave to piss, or sneak up with him at night.
Kill him
like,
instead of
any of
taunting
those
him.
things would have been fine.
Right. Then Saul will stop hunting for me in Israelite territory, and I will finally be safe.
So why are the Philistines gonna, welcome in David, an Israelite?
What I want to know is, why does David think that he'll be safe among the Philistines from Saul? Like, Saul ain't gonna go into the Philistines and try to kill him there.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, you just gave me an excuse to go in there.
Right.
Because who doesn't want to kill the Philistines?
And how does this fly right with God? Like, aren't the Philistines
God is hands off.
No shit. But like, these guys are the enemies of the Israelites. Right. So how is this okay?
Well, he's not marrying them, for fuck's sake. He's just walking among them.
Still.
I don't know. Maybe he's just not worshiping their gods. Maybe he's a missionary. Maybe he's converting them to Yahweh or whatever.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
So David took his 600 men and went over and joined Ashish, son of Maok, the son of Gath.
Okay. David
and his men and their family settled there with Ashish at Gath. David brought his 2 wives along with him, Ahinoam and from Jezreel, and Abigail, Nabal's widow from Carmel.
The rich chick.
Yeah, the beautiful rich.
Right.
High-standing
Yeah, that
chick.
one.
Yeah. Word soon reached Saul that David had fled to Gath, so he stopped hunting for him. Nice.
Success.
Well done. Well done, David.
Totally worked.
Yep, I was a fool. What did I know?
Yeah.
One day, David said to Ashish, if it is all right with you, we would rather live in one of the country towns instead of here in the royal city.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to move out to the country.
It's royal cities. Just I'm not city folk,
Yeah.
Gotta live in that country place.
I want to go milk some cows, not ride the bus.
I'm not. What was that book called? City Mouse and...
The City Mouse and the Country Mouse?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
The Country Mouse and the City Mouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was in my brain. That's all.
Like that...
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I'm
probably?
pretty sure that's what I said.
It's been a long day, Okay. I don't have any other excuses there.
Okay.
So...
Well, we did lose power earlier.
We did, yeah.
There were like tornadoes trying to blow through here or whatever.
There was a tree down when I was coming home. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah. So Ashish gave him the town of Ziklag, which still belongs to the kings of Judah to this day.
Somehow, I doubt that.
I'm interested in Ziklag.
Yeah.
And they lived there among the Philistines for a year and 4 months.
A year and 4 months.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
David and his men spent their time raiding the Geshurites, the Girzites, and the Amalekites.
I guess they weren't Philistines.
People who had lived near Shur, toward the land of Egypt since ancient times.
Okay.
So David and his men were killing those other ones.
We're like, well, we got to keep killing somebody, so who can we fight? These guys? Okay, let's go get these guys.
Yeah, you Philistines are nice, but you over there, no.
Right. We'll kill you guys later, though, once we move back over this way, but for now, you guys are good.
Just put us up for now. David did not leave one person alive in the villages he attacked.
Of course he didn't. God
because
doesn't like people to leave. Well, but also God doesn't like you to leave people alive. He always tells them, kill them all.
Kill them all.
Unless you need little girls that don't have...
Oh my God, stop.
I'm just saying, that's the way he operates.
I mean, these people are pedos. They
really are.
He took the sheep, goats, cattle, donkeys, camels, and clothing before returning home to King Ashish.
So apparently the killing everything and burning it to the ground is not a part of this anymore.
They kill everything except for whatever they want.
Right, but like God used to tell them to burn it all. Like,
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Nothing leaves.
Right.
But all of a sudden now they're starting to like angle towards...
They're looters.
We'll take shit.
They're raiders and looters.
Right.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Where did you make your raid today? Ashish would ask. Who all'd you kill today, buddy? Hey, buddy, who you killing?
Right.
And David would reply, against the south of Judah, the Jerahmeelites and the Kenites. Wherever.
Yeah.
These guys, those guys.
Okay.
No one was left alive to come to Gath and tell where he had really been.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's killing Philistines.
Oh. You
He's
think?
living in the Philistines' lands and killing them.
No shit. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why he wasn't telling Ashish where he really was.
Okay. All right.
Oh, just your neighbors.
Right,
That's all.
right.
Just all the people around you.
Yeah.
This happened again and again while he was living among the Philistines. Ashish believed David and thought to himself, by now the people of Israel must hate him bitterly. Now he will have to stay here and serve me forever. The end.
How do you not know? Okay, he killed all the people, right? Mm-hmm. But he comes and checks on this dude, but he doesn't check on his other surrounding settlements anywhere. Nothing. Doesn't give a fuck.
What?
And, like the potatoes didn't show up from that one place, but whatever. They're kind of lazy, so whatever.
They got raided. By who? I don't know. There was nobody left alive to tell us. That's funny. That happened that same day that David was killing these other guys.
He didn't leave anybody alive either.
Huh.
It's weird.
There's a lot of raiding going on these days.
I don't.
Amazing.
Coincidences are just odd, right?
Do you really care? Nah. It's good to be the king.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that was a short chapter.
That was a very short chapter, and David's a schmuck. And
he really is. Like, so his dude Saul, is trying to kill him still. Uh-huh. So he runs away, and these people take him in.
Yeah.
And he's like, awesome, can I go live over in this place? And they're like, sure. And he's like, great, now I'm going to go kill your people.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lie about it.
Yeah.
And
so I can keep killing them.
Yeah.
And so me and you still get along so I can have a good seat at the dinner table.
Not only that, but I'm going to steal their shit, too.
Oh, yeah.
So, because it's apparently okay now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. He's a horrible human being.
I think so.
Yep.
But, so that was it for that chapter. That was 1 Samuel chapter 27.
That was.
And tomorrow, I guess we're going to be doing 1 Samuel chapter
28.
All right. Well, maybe that one will have more of a story, and maybe the Philistines will be like, wait a second.
Or maybe David will be redeemed.
Or maybe Saul will try to kill David again.
Oh, I want more spear throwing.
Right?
If I'm being honest. And I want more, you stupid son of a whore!
Right, yeah. Totally.
I really want more of that.
Totally. All right. Well, we'll get into that tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I actually don't. I've been preoccupied today with other things.
Okay.
So
I'll let you off the hook.
I don't remember.
Okay. Here's what happened.
Okay.
So, even though they made up twice, David was still convinced that Saul was going to come after him. Which makes total sense. So he went to live with Ashish in the Philistines.
Right.
And was killing other Philistines while he was there.
That's right. He was manipulating the Philistines. And he's lying to them and shit.
And he was totally invading their people. But then Ashish is like, who you killing? And he's like, oh, I'm getting these other guys. And so then Ashish is like, oh, the Israelites must totally hate you. This is awesome. You have to stay here and serve me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And David is like, sure. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that lying would be okay by God.
You would think not.
Like this underhanded shit. Maybe it's okay as long as God hates the other people.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what makes it okay.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very choosy. You have to be born on the correct continent, on the right particular location geographically. You have to look a certain way, and you have to have a certain parentage.
Got it. Okay.
Okay?
Well, so that was 1 Samuel chapter
27.
27, and today we're doing 1 Samuel chapter
28.
All right, let's go do this shit.
Okay. Okay, so 1 Samuel chapter 28. And this chapter is a continuation of the previous chapter, which was entitled David Lives Among the Philistines.
Okay, where he lives amongst them, lies amongst them, and kills them.
Yeah. And raids and loots, and he's basically a
piece
son of a
shit.
bitch.
Yeah.
Piece of shit, son of a bitch.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, continued.
Okay.
About that time, the Philistines mustered their armies for another war with Israel.
Oh, no.
King Achish told David, "You and your men will be expected to join me in battle."
That should be interesting since he's been killing his own people.
I'm kind of curious how that's going to go.
Right, yeah.
Very well, David agreed. Now you can see for yourself what we can do.
Right, yeah.
Oh, wow, he's good, because I would have been like, stuttering.
Well, he's probably planning on killing more of them. Like, he's going to, this is where he's going to, triumph over them for Israel. And then he's going to be like,
cape.
And now I win everything. I get the king, I get the...
And the cake.
Whatever, yeah, everything.
Yeah. Then Achish told David, "I will make you my personal bodyguard for life." David's
it's not going to be a very long life.
We'll see about that, buddy. So, okay, that's the end of that section.
Okay.
Next section is called Saul and the Medium at Endor.
Medium?
Endor?
At Endor, which is Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
That's where the Ewoks are.
Isn't that where the Ewoks are?
I think that's where the Ewoks are.
See, when I saw Endor, I was thinking Lord of the Rings, but no, I guess you're right. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, medium, like medium fry or like medium...
No.
Like...
Medium in the Bible is fortune teller.
Fortune teller.
Yeah.
Okay. Well...
But that's illegal.
They're not supposed to do that.
Right. That's not good.
Okay. Well, I'm curious how this is going to go.
I'm curious as well.
Meanwhile, Samuel had died.
Yeah. A while back, yeah.
Remember, he died?
A couple chapters ago, wasn't
Remember
it?
how when he died a couple chapters... No, yeah, a couple chapters ago.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. This book is named after him, so I just find it so weird.
That there's even a second Samuel.
I know.
Maybe he just keeps talking after he's dead.
Oh, that could be.
Like,
do you think he comes back from the dead?
That would...
I mean,
that'd be a little bit too much.
Lazarus, Lazarus did or does. Did we read?
Did
we didn't read about Lazarus.
I don't know about. I mean, I've heard of Lazarus, but
we haven't read about him yet, right?
No, we haven't read about him. But didn't Jesus bring Lazarus back?
Yeah. Oh,
so
that's
that was
why.
Yeah, right. It wasn't like he just came back. Jesus brought him back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
That's in the New Testament.
Yeah,
that's a ways
we're not
away.
there yet.
Right.
So yeah, nobody has come back to life yet, I guess.
No.
So, okay. Well, meanwhile, Samuel had died.
Yeah.
Like we said.
Yep.
And all Israel had mourned for him.
All of it.
100%.
Yep.
He was buried in Ramah, his hometown, and Saul had banned from the land of Israel all mediums and those who consult the spirits of the dead.
Well, then what the hell is the title he's going to consult with one called for?
He's probably like, "Get out!" And then he's probably like, "Wait, no, I need one of you. Come back." The Philistines set up their camp at Shunem, and Saul gathered all the army of Israel and camped at Gilboa.
Mm-hmm.
When Saul saw the vast Philistine...
Philistine?
I was tripped up over Saul.
Oh, okay.
When Saul saw the vast Philistine army, he became frantic with fear.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so scared. He asked the Lord what he should do, but that son of a bitch, the Lord, refused to answer him, either by dreams, or by sacred lots, or by prophets. That is garbage, is all I can say.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm trying to follow you, you son of a bitch, Lord.
Right.
Get over here so I can follow you. What do you want me to
do?
I'm
not going to talk to you."
Yeah. And the Lord is like, "You're fucked."
I mean, in the past, that has meant that you're fucked.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I would be worried a little bit
I would definitely be concerned. Saul then said to his advisors, "Find a woman who is a medium. The ones I just kicked out of here?
Yeah.
So I can go and ask her what to do."
Yeah.
Since God's being a wordless dick.
Right.
Yeah. His advisors replied, "There's a medium at Endor." Now, wouldn't your first reply be like, "How the fuck y'all know where a medium lives?"
Because they were probably over there visiting them.
Right. So I would be like,
none of these people ever listen to their higher ups or their God or anybody.
That was a trick question. You're all fired.
Well, yeah, except for that he needs them.
Except for bring me that medium and then you're fired.
Right, yeah.
So Saul disguised himself by wearing ordinary clothing instead of his royal robes.
If you're a king, wouldn't you just go in there and be like, yo, I know I said that this wasn't the case, but I need you, so, like, you're cool.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't need to disguise myself because I'm king, so...
I'm king.
Help me.
Yeah. I'm king, and what king says goes.
Right, and right now I say this goes, so...
And it's still bad, and I'm not happy about it, but...
But we need you.
Yeah, while I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he went to the woman's home at night, accompanied by 2 of his men. I have to talk to a man who has died, he said.
Yeah, Samuel.
Will you call up his spirit for me?
I'm sure.
Yeah. Are you trying to get me killed? The woman demanded. I love the way that's phrased. You know that Saul has outlawed all the mediums and all who consult the spirits of the dead.
Oh, he knows all too well.
Why? Why are you setting a trap for me? Sorry, that tickled me.
Yeah.
But Saul took an oath in the name of the Lord and promised, as surely as the Lord lives, nothing bad will happen to you for doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make me feel, oh, well, you swore an oath to the Lord. And
yeah,
even though the Lord is the whole reason you're here because he ain't listening to you, yeah, I feel much better.
Right. Also, you're hiding yourself, so I don't know that you're Saul. Right. Saul could walk up and be like, you're dead now.
Exactly. Boom. Trick. Yeah.
So
it was a trick.
You can't promise that.
Yeah.
Or well, you can, but they don't know that you can promise that.
But why would you expect anybody to listen?
Right.
Finally, the woman said, "Well, whose spirit do you want me to call up?" "Call up Samuel," Saul replied. When the woman saw Samuel, she screamed, "You've deceived me! You son of a bitch! You are Saul!" "Don't be afraid," the king told her. "What do you see?" "I see a god coming up out the earth," she said. A god.
Why Samuel's a god?
I guess. Okay. "What does he look like?" Saul asked. "He's an old man wrapped in a robe," she replied.
That's what all gods look like.
I was just thinking, I was just thinking that, all of the cartoons ever are a god walking around in
that
a
must
robe.
be where the image came from.
Yeah.
And they said it's got an old man wrapped in a robe.
Yeah.
There you go. That's gods.
There it is.
That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Old men wrapped in robes.
You're a god.
No.
You're an old man wrapped in a robe.
Yeah, whatever.
Saul realized it was Samuel, and he fell to the ground before him. Weren't you prepared for this? Why'd you fall to the ground?
That's who you came to talk to. Yeah.
It's kind of like if
But falling in front of a god, I guess, would be the appropriate thing to do. And they said that it was God.
So he didn't, fall in shock. He, laid down
reverency or whatever, or something like that.
Revering. Got it. Okay. "Why have you disturbed me by calling me back?
You will be visited by 3 more ghosts."
Samuel asked Saul, "'Cause I am in deep shit," Saul replied.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Actually, it says deep trouble.
Right.
But shit works just
sounds
as
so
well.
much better, yeah.
"The Philistines are at war with me, and God has left me and won't reply by prophets or dreams." Well, or by lots, because that's what you said earlier.
Right, yeah.
"So I have called for you to tell me what to do." I mean, sounds like he did the right thing, right?
Yeah, except for that, if God's not talking to you, you're now doing something that you're not even supposed to be doing that's against God's laws. So
okay, but
does this bode well for you?
Here's the thing: God made him be bad, right? And then God's like, "I can't believe you're bad. I'm so mad at you for being bad." And then Saul is like, "God, help me. I want to listen to you. And can you give me advice?" And God's like, "Nope." And then so he's like, "Well, fuck me. I might as well go. If I'm going to be bad, I'm all in."
Right.
You hate me anyways. Who gives a shit?
Right.
You know?
Sure.
It's kind of like when I used to be a teenager and I would go out, if I was running late, I would go ahead and just stay a whole half hour to an hour late.
Right. You're already in trouble. Might as well get all the way in trouble.
Well, it made no difference.
Right.
Either way, I was going to get my ass beat with the wooden spoon.
Sure.
Whether I was 5 minutes or an hour.
So you're in trouble or you're in trouble.
Yeah. So I'm in trouble with 5 minutes of fun and running home the whole time. So really no fun. Or I'm in trouble after having spent an hour with my friends and then running home.
Right.
So, my mom said I always brought it on myself. But I'm like, no, I was already late. And my mom did not believe in...
half measures.
Well, no. Well, yeah. But my mom did not believe in a 5-minute late grace period. If
right.
she said be home at 5, she did not mean 5:05. And at 5:05, if you weren't home, you was getting your ass beat.
Right.
And I mean beat.
That's crap.
That is crap.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, apparently I had something on my...
I guess, yeah.
On my soul I had to get out.
Right.
Hey, sorry. But Samuel replied, "Why ask me, since the Lord has left you and has become your enemy?" Woo! Because he's a ghost, you know.
Right.
"The Lord has done just as he said he would. He has torn the kingdom from you and given it to your rival David. Mwah, mwah, mwah. The Lord has done this to you today because you refused to carry out his fierce anger against the Amalekites." I don't remember that at all.
I don't recall that.
What's more, the Lord will hand you and the army of Israel over to the Philistines tomorrow.
Oh,
and
no.
You and your sons will be here with me. Oh, shit.
Oh, they're dying.
You're going to die.
At least according to this ghost, he's not supposed to be consulting.
The Lord will bring down the entire army of Israel in defeat.
Damn.
That sounds scary, and I would pack a bag and leave.
Right.
Instead of going to war.
Sure.
Saul fell full length on the ground. I thought he was already on the ground. Paralyzed with fright because of Samuel's words. He was also faint with hunger, for he had eaten nothing all day and night. It's probably a hallucination then.
Right.
Samuel ain't there.
Yeah.
Samuel ain't really there.
Right.
When the woman saw how distraught he was, she said, "Sir, I obeyed your command at the risk of my life. Now do what I say and let me give you a little something to eat. A little something."
Maybe the prophet person, or the medium. Maybe she poisoned him.
Probably.
Give him like a drink that's poisonous or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's offering him food. Maybe she's like, I need to get that soaked up,
Yeah.
Otherwise it's going to be worse. So
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. "So you can regain your strength for the trip back." But Saul refused to eat anything. Then his advisors joined the woman in urging him to eat.
Yeah.
So he finally yielded and got up from the ground and sat on the couch.
Smart.
But why did he listen to the men but not the woman that he actually fucking came to see?
Women don't have anything to offer back then.
This book is making me mad.
I'm joking, by the way.
The woman had been fattening a calf, so she hurried out and killed it.
Yeah.
So she's like, "You look very hungry. Let me feed you in an hour."
Yeah.
She took some flour, kneaded it into dough, and baked unleavened bread.
Awesome.
So I take that back. She said, "You look hungry. Let me feed you in 3 hours."
Yeah, because she had to do a lot of prep.
This makes no fucking sense.
Whatever.
She brought the meal to Saul and his advisors, and they ate it.
Yum.
Then they went out into the night. The end.
Okay.
Oh, that was abrupt.
Yeah. I guess maybe tomorrow we're going to find out if they live or die, huh?
I mean, I guess.
Seems that way.
Maybe.
According to Samuel, they're going to die, so...
Fucking knows.
We'll see how real that is. Maybe they'll have to stone the lady that, prophesized all that stuff.
The medium?
Yeah, that.
I would like to see that.
Yeah. You would?
No.
I was going to say, that's not nice.
You know what? I was thinking about a drink of my coffee, and so, words were just coming out of my head.
Whatever, I'm going to say something
Yeah, I was
now.
like, blah, blah, blah. That sounds good. You're like, murder, murder, die, blood. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
yeah, sure.
So anyway, that was 1 Samuel chapter 28.
Yes.
And tomorrow we will be doing...
1 Samuel chapter 29.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I think Saul was talking to ghosts.
He was.
Yeah.
He was like, "All mediums, get out of this land." And then he was like, "Fuck me, I need a medium."
Right.
And so
yeah, that was bad timing on that, kicking them all out.
Yeah. And then he went to one, and she was like, "Why you trying to trick me, fool?"
Right.
And then...
But then she did her medium thing.
Yeah.
And then Saul talked to Samuel.
And Samuel was like, "You fuck boy.
Right,
You guys gonna die."
Yep.
And Saul's like, "No."
Yeah.
And so that's where we're at.
Yeah. Before we go too much further, I do want to mention one thing that
Which is what?
It's normally at the end of our podcast, but I feel like I miss a lot of people, so I'm just going to say this occasionally at the beginning.
Okay.
But Patreon.
Yeah,
we have a Patreon where people can help support us.
Yeah.
And we have signups for as low as $2 a month. Mm-hmm. And all you got to do is go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse, or just go over to Patreon and search for our name, and you'll find us.
Discourse.
Like I said, $2 a month. That's like less than 7 cents a day.
Is
you know, it's pretty cheap.
I can't math, so...
I'm just saying. Like, if we could get everybody that listens to us to sign up over there for $2 a month, we'd be set.
As far as, like, running our podcast.
Right.
Not, like, rich.
No, we ain't that popular.
Yeah.
No, not yet. You guys could help make us popular, though.
Your idea of
you tell
set...
everybody you know.
I was just making sure that they understood that our idea of set is a lot different from other people's idea of set.
Yeah, this ain't This American Life or anything. But,
No. I'm not trying to buy a yacht. I'm just trying to make sure that the podcast stays afloat.
If we could, like, upgrade our computer, that would be amazing.
And a new computer would be amazing.
Right, yeah.
Because it froze up the other night. And we had to re-record.
For the second time now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
All right, so anyway... The ghost thing, that was Samuel chapter... First Samuel chapter...
Chapter 18.
Okay, wait, what?
I said 18 because I'm dyslexic.
I was like, what the hell?
I'm dyslexic. I apologize. First Samuel chapter 28.
Ah, that's better.
Yeah,
okay.
I had transposed the 1 and the 2.
At least one of us is paying attention.
Fuck off. And so we're about to start First Samuel chapter 29.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 29.
All right.
The Philistines distrust David.
Wait, David. Okay.
I bet they do. I bet they do.
Well, I mean, he was killing them, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're telling me that not one fucking person escaped until this point, maybe? And, like...
I was like, you know what?
Yeah, right?
That's the same motherfucker.
Like, I saw that guy walking west the other day, and the next thing I knew, my whole family was dead. Weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same motherfucker.
Right.
Can you even believe that?
He brought a whole... Why was he walking that way with an army? And then the whole town's dead. What's up with that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something's going awry here.
Didn't he say he was heading down south? No? Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of distrust him a little bit here.
I'm just telling you what
That's
I
just
saw.
why, I don't know.
Hearsay. I got rumors.
I just don't know how you can get away with fucking killing lots of Philistines without nobody fucking noticing.
I mean, this was like miles and miles and miles away without Twitter.
Still. Again, nobody, not a single fucking person hid in a bunker somewhere.
I'm totally with you.
And, like, ran to tell somebody. Not one person.
I'm totally with you on this.
Okay, all right.
So the entire Philistine army now mobilized at Aphek and Aflac, and the Israelites camped at the spring in Jezreel.
Okay.
As the Philistine rulers were leading out their troops in groups of hundreds and thousands, David and his men marched at the rear with King Ashish.
They're gonna tear him up from the ass end, huh?
From the ass inside. Oh, that reminds me when we were watching. Oh, guys, if you're not watching The Boys,
oh my god, yeah,
that
you
show
have to.
is both great and terrible.
Yeah, if you got a weak stomach, don't watch it. And if you
so,
don't like crudeness, I mean,
gory.
I don't know why you'd be listening to our podcast, but if you don't like crudeness,
but you know what? It's not the crudeness that is the problem. You know, anything that's cool is going to be crude,
right?
But this show is like beyond gory.
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculously horrific.
Yeah,
and so when you said,
amazing.
Oh, it's an amazing show, but the horribleness it tops itself each episode.
Yeah, for sure.
And so when you said they're gonna march,
tear them up in the ass end.
Yeah, in the ass end.
Oh, that reminded you. Yeah, that just what was that, episode 2?
No, it was 3.
2 or 3 of this season. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet and you do watch it, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's
if you know, you know.
It's not okay.
The Ant-Man character.
Yeah.
And what he does and where he goes and how it happens.
Not good.
It's not good.
Not good.
That was coming in from the wrong end. Okay, so anyways.
Yeah.
But the Philistine commanders demanded, "What are these Hebrews doing here?" And Ashish told them, "Excuse y'all. This is David, the servant of King Saul of Israel.
Yeah.
He's been with me for years, asshole."
Years? He's been with him for years?
And I've never found a single fault in him from the day he arrived until today.
But he's been with him for years?
Apparently. That's what this guy's saying.
Okay.
And then he probably was thinking, so shut the fuck up, asshole.
Right.
But the Philistine commanders were angry. "Send him back to the town you've given him."
Yeah.
They demanded, because remember, he was like, "We don't want to live in town. We want to be free to sneak around and kill everybody."
Right.
He can't go into battle with us. What if he turns against us in battle and becomes our adversary?
I mean, that's a fair question, I think.
We literally just presented that, so
right, yeah.
Is there any better way for him to reconcile himself with his master than by handing our heads over to him?
You could maybe put him in the front instead of the back. I'm just saying, like, that would be my move there.
Yeah. Isn't this the same David about whom the women of Israel sing in their dances? Saul has killed thousands and David his 10,000s. So
that was a
song. Yep. So Ashish finally summoned David and said to him, I swear by the Lord that you have been a trustworthy ally. I think you should go with me into battle, for I've never found a single flaw in you from the day you arrived until today.
Yeah.
But the other Philistine rulers won't hear of it. Please don't upset them, but go back quietly.
Yeah.
What have I done to deserve this treatment? David demanded.
You're not going to have to fight your own people?
I only just murdered a bunch. Right? Why do they hate me so?
I mean, I think they have a legitimate claim here based on what I know.
Why are they so suspicious of me?
Why are you asking such a stupid question, right? David?
What have you ever found in your servant that I can't go and fight the enemies of my Lord the King? But Ashish insisted. Look, as far as I'm concerned, you're as perfect as an angel of God. Damn, that's high praise. But the Philistine commanders are afraid to have you with them in the battle. Now get up early in the morning and leave with your men as soon as it gets light.
Do you think that's what's going to happen?
So David and his men headed back into the land of the Philistines.
What?
While the Philistine army went on to Jezreel. The end.
That is not what I expected. I was totally not expecting that.
I know. Like, you asked the question and I was like, I got one more sentence.
Wow.
Let me just read it.
What? What is going on here?
I have no idea.
I thought that he was going to just, whoop their ass from the other side.
I mean, he still might, but...
I guess he could, yeah.
Or either that or, while you were gone, I burned the town down. Whee!
Or looted, literally everything.
And then went and ran.
Right, yeah.
I mean, what? You guys weren't here.
Yeah.
You don't know. So, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I mean, okay. All right. I don't get it. He's been killing Philistines, and this guy likes him. The other guy, I don't get this. It's weird.
It makes sense. He's, staying safe from Saul. He's also knocking out the Philistines little by little,
right, yeah.
And he's safe.
It's true. He's got a good deal, I guess.
Yeah, he's got the best deal, and his men follow him. They love him.
Right.
What's the problem here? As far as being in David's camp, what's the problem here?
I guess there is none, but I do take some. He's lying to his buddy that's put him up.
Yeah.
And he's telling him that he's killing Israelites when he's actually killing Philistines.
Yeah.
And that alone to me is, if he's supposed to be this godly person, is not okay.
Well, I know
isn't lying one of those things that's not good?
I know lots of people who claim to be godly who do horrific things.
But do you know lots of people who claim to be godly that are also in the Bible? And the Bible claims them to be godly as well?
I mean...
I don't know too many people that are in the Bible, personally.
I don't know anybody in the Bible.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
so.
Fair.
I don't know. All right, well, that was a short-ass chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was 1 Samuel chapter 29, and tomorrow we will be doing...
1 Samuel chapter 30, and that'll be Friday. So then on Saturday we'll do a Q&A, and I'm not sure what we're going to cover, but we will come up with something good.
I'm sure.
And then...
we have our new Asimov Guide to the Bible book. We should probably find something in there, right?
Yeah, I'll flip through and see what I can find in there. And then on Sunday we'll do our weekly replay. And then on Monday will be the final chapter. 1 Samuel chapter 31.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
We're finishing up another book of the Bible.
Goddamn right we are.
Wow. All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep. Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
David went to go battle, but then they were like, nah. And then he was like, okay.
Well, but Ashish was like, I totally trust you, but my people don't.
Right.
So please go home.
I mean, to be fair, I think they had pretty good reason.
Oh, absolutely. He's murdering them. Right. David is literally murdering those people. So, yeah.
No, that's a good reason in my book,
They're
anyway.
like, there's something
if
not
you're
right.
murdering my people, I might distrust you.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, they don't, like, know it for a fact, but they're like, there's something not right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe go home.
Right?
And Ashish is like...
It's like, no, my dudes, I trust him. He's been here he's been here years.
Years.
I trust him completely.
Yeah.
Because I'm dumb.
And David's like, but I want to fight with you, man. And
right.
Ashish is like, I know, right? But go home, though.
Yeah.
And David's like, all right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So that's that.
Yeah.
That was pretty much, the chapter was so fucking short.
It was.
It's like, goddamn.
Yep.
And there's a chapter.
There's a chapter, another one for the books.
All right, so that was 1 Samuel chapter 29.
It was. And today we're doing 1 Samuel chapter 30.
Let's go do this shit.
We're
Wait.
We're almost done with this
Didn't
book.
you have something you wanted to announce today,
I did, but I'm still excited because we're almost done with this
book.
Yeah.
No, that's exciting.
Okay.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm going to start what we're going to call, I think, the Sacrilegious Book Club.
We haven't really hashed that out exactly yet, but
something
along those lines.
I literally presented the idea 10 minutes before we started recording. But I am so excited about that book that you ordered, Asimov's Guide to the Bible.
Yeah.
That I'm like, no, I need to read this. I need to take notes, and then we need to talk about my notes.
Well, and any of our regular listeners knows that early on we didn't do Q&As.
Right.
So this is going to give us an opportunity to kind of go back and hit some of those earlier books that we didn't have Q&As in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of find that exciting. And more than that, that, we don't know everything. We're stupid.
We're very stupid.
So,
I mean, I think our second catchphrase, besides who we are and what we do, is we're neither scholars nor academics.
Yeah, every episode we say it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be starting that probably next week. I think we're aiming for Sundays maybe, so that
probably Sundays, and the first episode will probably just talk more about who Asimov is and the book itself, and to just kind of give anybody who wants to do a read along a chance to maybe obtain a copy or decide if they want to play along with me.
And just for the record, those of you who listen on the replays, we will be putting that episode on the replays as well as a standalone for those of you who are listening to us daily. So either way, it works out for everybody.
Yay!
Okay. That being said, we still have a chapter to read, so let's go read 1 Samuel chapter 30.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 30.
Okay.
No spoilers or anything, but this one's called David Defeats the Amalekites.
Oh, does he? Wait, you think he defeats the Amalekites?
I guess he does.
Okay.
It just, I don't know. Because I haven't read it before, I'm like, oh, so okay.
There's not a lot of suspense in this thing, you know?
No.
There it is.
I keep reading this as like a story, and then it keeps not being a very good one.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be like quote unquote history.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you could really do this better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently,
it'd be like if you're reading like Chuck Palahniuk. Yeah. And then you're reading like Fight Club, and they're like, the chapter's titled "The Towers Come Down," or they get in a fight.
Or sorry about spoilers here. He is Tyler Durden. Right?
Like that can. Oh yeah.
Not good.
That'd be Bible chaptering right there.
It really would, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How to chapter title a book via like the way the Bible does.
Yeah. Every fucking chapter is a spoiler.
Right. Yeah.
3 days later,
after the nothing thing happened,
tour.
he didn't fight, and he went back.
He went back home.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Yep.
When David and his men arrived home at their town of Ziklag, they found that the Amalekites had made a raid into Negev and Ziklag.
Oh shit.
They had crushed Ziklag and burned it to the ground.
Oh damn.
Okay, well, I
guess that's a good reason to go after him.
Yeah.
But,
fuck
whatever.
You, right?
Yeah.
They had carried off women and children and everyone else, but without killing anyone. What?
Okay.
They burned it all down, but they took all the peats.
I mean, they're better than the Israelites, apparently.
Oh, burn! When David and his men saw the ruins and realized what had happened to their families, they wept until they could weep no more.
Mm-hmm.
David's 2 wives, Ahinoam from Jezreel and Abigail, the widow of Nabal from Carmel, were among those captured.
I mean, they said everybody, so that makes sense.
David was now in great danger because all his men were very bitter about losing their sons and daughters. And they began to talk of stoning him.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. How about stoning the fucking people that did it?
Right?
Like, what the fuck?
That would be my first response. Not, they love this guy. Like, David's
right? He's a great leader.
And then it's like, we lost our families and now we're going to, kill you.
Those guys were mean. I hate you. What? And I'm not even a fan of David.
People were very wishy-washy in the Bible back then.
Yeah,
according to what we've read anyway.
I mean, people are wishy-washy today.
True.
Yeah. But David found strength in the Lord his God.
Of course he did.
That was good of him.
Yeah.
That was good of him.
Yeah.
Then he said to Abiathar, the priest, bring me the ephod.
Oh, the ephod. Yeah, that'll solve it right there. Yeah.
So Abiathar brought it. Then David asked the Lord, should I chase after this band of raiders?
Yes.
Will I catch them? What do you think the Lord said?
I think he says yes.
He says...
I mean, there is the title of the chapter.
He literally says, yes, go after them. You will surely recover everything.
Everything.
That was taken from you.
Damn.
Right?
That's pretty good.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Right?
So David and his 600 men set out, and they came to the brook Bezor.
Oh, thank God. They didn't stone him to death. I was worried there for a minute.
I know. He came out of his little hut and was like, okay, guys, I just talked to God.
He said we're good, man.
He said, we got this.
Yeah. We just got to go get him. We're going to get everything back.
Let's go. We're going to stop at the brook.
We're getting everything back.
Everything back. But we got to go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now.
But 200 of the men were too exhausted to cross the brook.
Fuck you. Get your asses up and moving.
Oh, I'm so tired. So David continued the pursuit with 400 men.
Seriously?
200
Your fucking family's out there being captured by these people, and you're like, I just can't. I can't.
Right?
What?
That doesn't make
You didn't even fight in a battle prior to this. You just came back home.
You're just tired.
Why are you fucking tired?
From the brook? The brook made me tired.
That's bullshit.
I mean, I babysat today, and I'm tired, but here I am recording this shit.
Right?
So...
I worked a double today and I'm tired.
You did work a double.
And here I am doing this podcast.
And you were like stuck at work like 2 hours after close? Wow.
Yeah. Well, that was after being stuck there 3 hours after my shift ended.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry, babes. Along the way, they found an Egyptian man in a field and brought him to David.
Okay.
They gave him some bread to eat and water to drink. They also gave him part of a fig cake and 2 clusters of raisins, for he hadn't had anything to eat or drink for 3 days and nights.
I wonder what a fig cake is exactly.
It's a cake, and it's got fig in it.
I want to make one. We should make a fig cake.
So bring us your figgy cake. So bring us your figgy cake. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Instead of pudding?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Before long, his strength had returned. They just found this random Egyptian wandering around and were like, you look hungry, my bro.
Right? Like, why did they stop to fucking
I don't know.
Help this dude when their families are okay, whatever. There's got to be a good reason, I'm sure.
It's probably God or whatever.
Right, yeah.
To whom do you belong and where do you come from? Okay, I got to question this grammar for a second.
Yeah.
Because he says, to whom do you belong, which is like beautiful. And then it should be followed with, and from where do you come? But instead it says, where do you come from?
Right.
That's stupid. You were perfect and then you were dumb the very next sentence. Well, part of the sentence.
Doesn't exactly surprise me, but okay.
I know. It just okay. The consistency or lack thereof, that bothered me.
Sure.
Like if you're going to be wrong in both places.
Right.
And then that wouldn't have bothered me because I would have been like, okay, yeah, whatever.
Right.
But it just made I expect people to say, who do you belong to? I expect that. Right. I don't expect it to say, to whom do you belong? So I was like, oh, damn, to whom do you belong? That's nice.
Right.
You did it good. You put I forget the word. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot the grammar term. But they put it at the beginning instead of the end. Like, you're not supposed to end the sentence with whatever that thing is called that I can't fucking remember.
Got it.
So I don't know. It just bothered me. The lack of inconsistency.
Right.
Or, no.
The lack of consistency.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. David asked him those questions. To whom do you belong and where do you come from?
Yeah.
I am an Egyptian, the slave of an Amalekite, he replied.
Ah.
My master abandoned me 3 days ago because I was sick. We were on our way back. That's sick. We were on our way back from raiding the Kerethites in the Negev, the territory of Judah, and the land of Caleb, and we had just burned Ziklag.
Ah.
Will you lead me to this band of raiders? David asked. The young man replied, if you take an oath in God's name that you will not kill me or give me back to my master, then I will totally guide you to them.
See, you shouldn't have abandoned this dude. Like, he's going to totally fuck, his master over and stuff.
This is why you don't fuck people over,
right.
Because they'll turn on you.
Exactly.
So he led David to them, and they found the Amalekites spread out across the fields, eating and drinking and dancing with joy because of the vast amount of plunder they had taken from the Philistines and the land of Judah.
Uh-huh.
That's funny. They were robbing the Philistines, and, like, David's like, I'm robbing the Philistines, too.
Right.
So you would think that they would, like, team up, but no, David's
Well,
David's not, really? I'm doing that, too. He's like, no, I'm the one doing this.
They robbed the wrong Philistines.
Yeah.
They weren't actually Philistines.
Yeah.
But they were in the land of the Philistines, so...
David and his men rushed in among them and slaughtered them throughout that night and the entire next day until evening.
It's a lot of slaughtering.
That is so much blood.
Yeah.
None of the Amalekites escaped except 400 young men who fled on camels.
Except for those 400,
None of them except 400.
That's how many people they literally brought 400 people to fight.
Yeah.
And the same amount of people fled away, but they said no one escaped except for, the same amount of people that we have here coming to fight.
Right, but when you say none of them escaped except, you would think that it's going to be like one or two.
Sure, yeah.
But no, 400, the exact same amount as our army.
Right.
So none of them escaped except a very large fuck ton of them. Got it. David got back everything the Amalekites had taken, and he rescued his 2 fucking wives.
How nice.
That's nice for him.
Yeah.
Nothing was missing. Small or great, son or daughter, nothing else that had been taken. David brought everything back. He also recovered all the flocks and herds, and his men drove them ahead of the other livestock. This plunder belongs to David, they said.
And
we love you again, I guess.
And the rest of the people, right? Like, it's not just David's, is
they're
it?
excited because David led them to glory.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
They were about to stone him.
they're not going to stone him anymore?
They were about to stone him, and now they love him again.
Right. You notice how often that happens in the Bible? Like, they're like, we're going to kill you. Wait, now we love you.
Yeah. It's very kind of startling how they're like, we totally love you the best. We hate you the most.
Right.
Like,
there is no like forgiveness, no consistency of like feelings, nothing.
There's no
it's just
gray.
Like, yeah, it's just either hate or love. That's it.
Very childish.
Or worship or completely disregard God.
Right.
Like there's no in betweens.
No, there's no nuance. Everything's black and white. It's such a childish take on life.
We're either melting gold into a golden calf, or we're fighting to kill off the people that melted the gold into the golden calf.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
yeah. Then David returned to the brook Bezor and met up with the 200 men who had been left behind because they were too exhausted to go with him. They went out to meet David and his men, and David greeted them joyfully.
I thought he'd be mad.
But some evil troublemakers among David's men said, they didn't go with us, so they can't have any of the plunder we recovered. Give them their wives and children and tell them to be gone.
Wow. I mean...
I have mixed feelings about that.
I have mixed feelings, too. I mean, I'm curious why these 200 people couldn't possibly.
Right.
It's a little questionable, in my opinion.
You're part of an army, or aren't you? Maybe it was the old and infirm.
Maybe, but, like...
They didn't present it that way, but maybe it was, you know?
But it is questionable.
It is questionable. But I have mixed feelings about not letting them have their shit back.
Right.
But I need to know more about the story.
Yeah, definitely.
But David said, no, my brothers, don't be selfish with what the Lord has given us. He has kept us safe and helped us defeat the band of raiders that attacked us.
Yeah.
Who will listen when you talk like this? We share and share a fucking like. Those who go to battle and those who guard the equipment. Oh, see, they
were guarding the equipment. Oh.
That's different. They were still fulfilling a purpose.
That's not how they portrayed it, though. They portrayed them as lazy.
I was tired.
Right.
From then on, David made this a decree and regulation for Israel, and it is still followed
to this day. Go figure.
When he arrived at Ziklag, David sent part of the plunder to the elders of Judah, who were his friends. Here's a present for you, taken from the Lord's enemies, he said. The gifts were sent to the people of the following towns David had visited. Ready?
Yeah.
I'll read you some towns.
Okay.
Bethel, Ramoth Negev, Jatir, Aror, Sifmoth, Eshtemoa, Recall, the towns of the Jerahmeelites, the towns of the Kenites, Hormah, Borashon, Athach, Hebron, and all the other places David and his men had visited. The end.
That's a lot of towns.
That's a lot of towns, and that's...
Yeah. That's a lot of plunder that they split up between those towns that they visited. That was their plunder.
It was just theirs, but they gave it to everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is weird.
So that was the end of the chapter?
That was the end of the chapter, that's right.
I just got to share one thing.
Oh my god.
So, this episode had a lot of fucking lag that we had to work through. So if you heard some bad editing through this, we had to do editing.
Yeah.
And we apologize.
Yeah, there might be some cut jumps, and we're going to try to get out of here as quickly as possible
so that
now.
Our computer doesn't blow up.
Yeah. So that was 1 Samuel chapter 30, and tomorrow's Q&A Saturday.
Yep.
Sunday is our replay, and we'll be back Monday for the final chapter of 1 Samuel, which is chapter 31.
Yep. We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
It's Q&A Saturday.
It sure the fuck is.
Are you ready for this?
I am ready as I'll ever be.
Do you know what we're talking about today?
I actually don't. You kind of left you to your own devices on this.
You sure did.
For you to figure out. So I'm going to be surprised here.
Yeah, well, there were only a couple of things that we had vague questions about, maybe.
Okay.
And, I mean, the story was pretty straightforward. There wasn't...
Aside from timelines, maybe, but yeah.
But we've already gone over that in our last Q&A.
Exactly.
That happened.
Right, they got them timelines fucked up.
So, I thought I would look a little bit more into some of the characters.
Okay.
One of which was the medium that Saul went to.
Yeah.
And the other one is Ashish, which... is the
He's the guy that
Philistine
trusts,
guy.
he trusts David beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought we would talk a little bit about them two guys.
Okay, perfect. Well, you ready to go ahead and get on into this?
Yeah, let's.
Let's do it.
Okay, so about that medium.
Yeah, about that medium.
She is referred to as the Witch of Endor.
That's a cool fucking name.
I know, right?
Like, that's one of the coolest things I've heard as a name in the Bible so far.
Exactly. And apparently she has inspired lots of art, and there's an opera, and
I'm sure with a name like that you just can't go wrong. Like you're winning right there.
Yes, I'm so into this. Like
I want to start a Twitter account for Witch of Endor.
I want to write a book that has the Witch of Endor in it. Like I'm imagining that this character that like has lived forever.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
God, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Oh man, it's strong. It's
right.
Got,
it's good.
It got some oomph behind it.
It sure does. That is some moxie in that name.
Right. Definitely.
Witch of Endor. Speaking of Endor, I do want to make an aside here.
Sure.
So yes, you are right in that is the planet of the Ewoks from Star Wars.
Yes.
But I mean, we knew that.
Right.
But remember when I was like, I thought that it was from the Lord of the Rings, and you were like, no.
I mean, okay, if I didn't know that it was. If it is,
it is.
Okay.
It's a city in the Lord of the Rings. So
okay.
I wasn't totally crazy on that one.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Thought I'd put that out there.
Fair enough.
Okay. She's also known as a pagan oracle. Which makes
but
sense.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. A necromancer.
A necromancer, huh?
Because she raised the dead.
When did she raise the dead?
Fucking Samuel.
Well, she brought a spirit to.
She's referred to.
She didn't bring him back to life, though.
But she raised him in that moment.
All right.
So she's referred to as a necromancer.
Okay.
There's also a word that refers to her that has been translated as ventriloquist. Somebody who's able to throw their voice.
Okay.
And that was one of her quote-unquote magical powers.
Okay.
So
that's not very magical to me, but
I'm just putting it out there. Okay?
Yeah.
She's also referred to as the Pythoness, which I found very interesting. That is a Greek title that refers to the high priestess of the Temple of Apollo at Delphi.
So she was Roman or Greek or whatever?
No, she wasn't. She was called after that. You know what I mean? Like in reference to.
Okay.
Like they were like, you're just like the Pythoness. Kind of thing.
Okay.
And that gets into Greek and Roman history that had been around for 300 or 400 years prior to when this happened. So that would have been in their common vernacular.
Got it.
It was a place in called Pythia.
I've heard of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which Python-esque Pythia.
Sure. Yeah.
So anyway, I just found it interesting that the Greek and Roman names of things were in their vernacular.
Right,
you know?
right. I want to go step back for just 1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
And the ventriloquist thing is still on my mind here. and only insofar as that it was like considered this great feat back then. Like, if you could just step back in time and do some basic like fucking bar tricks, you'd be considered, I mean, amazing.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
Doesn't that make you want to just like get a time machine and be like, go back and impress a bunch of people and be like,
sure,
I am the
great
king
husband,
of Condor,
able to
whatever,
do great things.
Whatever.
I mean, just imagine like if you can shuffle cards really well,
right?
Do some of those card shuffling
even have
tricks.
cards in the first place, you know.
Okay, yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, true.
Juggling, I don't know how big juggling was back then, but I can juggle.
You could juggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can even toss one under my leg and then still keep going.
You can roll
Sometimes.
your R's.
I can roll my R's.
Do it.
No. I almost did, but no.
I know you looked at me and
it.
started to and then didn't.
I'm not performing on the Q&A.
I cannot roll my R's.
Right.
So
right.
I have no magics.
Yeah.
But I just...
It is what it is, you know?
It is what it is. So there's also another word, moving on, where they talked about the witch went to her fill in the blank.
Okay.
And, you know, when Saul went to the witch and he was like, hey, I want you to bring up Samuel because I need to talk to dude and God ain't helping me.
Right.
So they went to her fill in the blank. And I forget how we read it in the Bible version that we read, but that word, they're not sure if it's a ritual pit used to regularly summon spirits, or a familiar spirit, or a talisman, or a wineskin.
Wineskin sounds as good as any.
It could have been any of those
things.
Get
drunk and we're going to bring a spirit about it. Come on, let's do this, guys.
You just got to drink a little bit of this. So nobody knows exactly what it was. Could have been any of those things.
Got it.
And she claimed at first when Samuel was rising, remember, and she had to describe him to Saul because Saul couldn't see what was happening. He could hear once Samuel started talking.
Probably because she was throwing her voice.
Well, it was believed... yeah, exactly. It was believed back then that the medium could see the spirit but not hear, and that the person that was coming could hear but not see. Which kind of does lend toward the ventriloquist
right?
thing.
Yeah, I mean, if we know that she can throw her voice, then we already know she's fucking lying.
Well, yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we didn't know ahead already, but I'm just saying, like, the skills that she has specifically are perfect for manipulating this whole outcome.
I am not saying, period, the end, she was a ventriloquist.
Right.
I am saying that one of the words used to describe her does translate to ventriloquist.
Got it.
Meaning that is something that could have been used to describe her, whether she was able to do that or not.
Got it.
So I'm not saying she's a ventriloquist, but she might have been.
Understood.
So anyway, when she was claiming to see Samuel rise up, she also, in some translations, claimed to see quote unquote gods arising, which could have been angels or spirits or demons or her imagination.
Maybe she's just throwing shit out until something like Saul's like, yeah, that's the one I want to talk to.
Right?
You know?
Well, that's the thing though. She is not supposed to have known what Samuel looked like. And so when she described him...
okay, but like, how hard is it to describe old
man in a robe?
Old prophet dude, right? He's friends with you. I know what you look like. Right. This is old prophet dude. So I'm going to describe an old prophet dude.
Well, in the Bible, she just described him as old man in a robe.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's not... He's dead. He was a prophet. Right. You want to talk to him. Okay, it's an old man in the robe. There you go.
Yep,
good?
Exactly.
All right, perfect.
So, I was reading about all the different arguments as to whether or not this thing actually happened.
Sure.
Okay, so... we have two options. Either Samuel did not appear or Samuel did appear.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the Samuel did not appear box, we have, okay, then what happened? So obviously it was either a fake, a hallucination, or a demonic spirit.
I'm going to skip the demonic spirit and say it was one of the first two.
Probably right. I don't see why not. But it is fun. I mean, she's the Witch of Endor. It's fun to think that maybe...
I love the name. You know what? Like, all of religion is just putting on a fucking show, right?
Right.
Religion and especially, mediums, it's putting on a show. And maybe even the medium believes they're bullshit. But, like, it's still a show. You're saying...
I think it's fun to believe in the possibility that there was magic.
Okay.
But I know that goes against what we're doing here, so...
No, it goes against my feelings on the matter. So, like, I don't feel like there are these things. I feel like it's a fucking show.
No,
I believe people can convince themselves that they really have these powers because you can convince yourself of pretty much anything if you really want to.
True.
But it doesn't make it any more real.
No, I totally agree with you.
It can be fun. I can admit that it could be fun.
Right. My logic is right there with you.
Is not there for me.
My logic is right there with you. I absolutely know that this did not happen.
Okay.
But it's fun to think.
But
what if it did? Kind of like...
And with a name like Witch of Endor, you get some, credit for the name. So...
Yep.
I mean, I'm down with that.
It's kind of like, if you go get your fortune read, it's fun to think, what if it's true? What if it really happened?
No, I mean, I'm guilty of liking to read, horoscopes and shit sometimes, just because it's fun.
It's fun.
Not because I actually believe it, but I'm like, what are these fucking idiots got to say that I'm going to be, what's going to happen today?
Exactly.
Or your fortune cookie, fortune. Although fortune cookie fortunes have started sucking ass.
They don't tell fortunes. They just say things like, oxygen is free. You should breathe it.
Right, yeah.
Like...
It's bullshit.
They just tell you, like, things that are facts.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe
pens have ink.
They must
them.
have been sued. There's got to be a story there, right? Like, they had to have been sued for giving the wrong fortune to somebody.
Yeah.
Or something, and so they're like, okay, let's just take this back to something stupid.
Yeah, they are not fortunes.
Right.
They are not.
Not at all.
Okay, so option 1 was that Samuel did not appear, and that's what we're definitely leaning
for.
Option 2 was that Samuel did appear.
Okay, yeah.
But the question is, they weren't supposed to do that because that's against God's word.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So that would mean either that the witch used demonic power.
Sure.
Which, okay, because it has been shown in the Bible that... not that we've read a lot of it yet, obviously.
Right,
but
right.
We'll come across occasions where demons can take the image of other people.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
And the other thing would be that God used the medium to raise up
I find that hard
Samuel.
to believe, just because it's explicitly said that mediums are to be taken out and stoned to death by the community.
Exactly.
Like, this is not okay by God.
Yeah,
so why would God implement a tool that he deems wrong and bad?
The only thing that I would say, and I'm just putting this out there as a possibility, is that Saul strove so hard trying to get God to pay attention to him in any way possible that, God is a pissy fuck.
Well, yeah. I mean,
maybe God was like...
We've been reading the Bible, right?
Yeah. So God maybe was like, okay, you little asshole. And so he brought Samuel up to tell... Because remember what Samuel said. You are going to die, stupid.
Right.
Because you are doing everything wrong.
Right.
Right?
Including this.
Yeah. So maybe it was like God's final, like, practical joke against Saul.
Sure.
Which is in keeping with his pissy disposition.
But it's also in keeping with his, like, back and forth as to what really matters and what doesn't really matter. Because it really mattered in chapters past that you don't use mediums and mediums don't exist.
No, I totally agree.
So
I'm totally with you on that. I'm just putting out there a possibility.
Yep.
So that's all I had on the Witch of Endor.
Okay. I mean,
which I just love that name.
Love it's great.
I can't help myself. I'm just, I've got to write that character.
Right.
Okay, so moving on to Ashish.
Okay.
Do you remember who Ashish is?
He was David's friend. Well, he's a Philistine. He's David's friend.
Yeah. So, first thing is, I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong.
Sure.
It's probably Akish.
Okay.
So, just want to put that out there when I was studying up on him.
Right.
Oops, my bad. Sorry,
Right.
Akish. Okay, so it means his name is more likely a title, like a general title of royalty.
Okay.
That was applicable to all Philistine kings. And I have a reason for that.
Okay.
That I'll get into in a minute. Okay? So the monarch described as Achish, the king of Gath, was the guy who David sought refuge with when he fled from Saul the first time.
Sure.
Okay? He's called Abimelech, meaning father of the king.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
And it was probably either the same king or his son. And I'm tending to think his son, and I'll tell you why in a minute.
Okay.
With the same name described as Achish, the son of Maok.
Okay.
To whom David reappeared a second time at the head of a band of 600 warriors.
Got it.
Okay?
Yep.
I did not realize that Achish was the same guy that David went to twice.
Ah.
Remember the first time he went to Achish, or he went to the Philistines, and then he was like, oh, they don't like me, so I think I might be in danger. So he feigned craziness.
Yes.
And ran away.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the same guy.
Really?
But how would he not have recognized him? So it couldn't have been the same guy. It had to be that Achish is a title.
Okay.
And so when he went back several years later, clearly
This is another Achish.
it had to be another Achish, because the first one, if it was still the first one, he would have recognized him and not liked him a lot.
Right. Got it.
So it was either his son or just somebody else with the same title.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
right? That's my opinion.
Yep.
That makes sense to me. And remember when Achish was like, David's been with me for several years.
Yes.
It turns out he was only with him a year and 4 months.
What?
Yeah. So what the fuck?
I mean, it seemed like they jumped the timeline there pretty quickly.
Right?
And I was questioning that at the time.
And that's why I was like, wait a minute, and I had to jot that down as something to tell you, because
But now they're saying it's literally only a year and 4 months, and
Yeah.
like that's
not several years.
You know, I mean, they don't have like the time isn't the same to them, right? Like time is they don't have cell phones and shit that's pointing out what time of day and day of the
But
month
how
it is.
many winters have we gone through?
Right.
One motherfucker. One. You've gone through one fucking winter.
Right.
Not several.
Right.
Maybe I would give you 2 because you can't remember things, but several indicates probably like 4.
Right.
Do you really think he was with you for 4 winters? No, stupid.
Right.
So, anyway, there was that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And historians of the ancient Near East agree that David probably lived around 1000 BCE. So that's when all this shit happened.
Gotcha.
Which is why it was important for me to tell you that with regard to the Pythoness.
Right.
Basing
it off of the Greek mythology and all that stuff.
When that would have occurred.
Got it.
Okay?
Yep.
So that's what I have for you today. Are you impressed? Are you pleased?
I'm impressed with the name Witch of Endor for sure.
Right?
That's an impressive title for sure.
Did you learn a thing?
I mean, I always learn a thing. I love the Q&As. I think they're awesome.
Did you have fun?
I had fun. Yes.
Do you look forward to many more?
I do look forward to many more.
Okay. I don't know what I'm asking you.
I mean, you just,
I'm just saying words now.
You do a good job, wife.
Oh my God, thank you, husband. That's what I was looking for. I'm such a needy fuck. I needed that validation.
All right. Well, so that's all we got today for the Q&A?
That's all we got today for the Q&A.
All right, let's hop on out of here, and we'll see. We got the replay tomorrow, and then we've got 1 Samuel chapter 31 coming up on Monday, correct?
Which is the final chapter of 1 Samuel.
That's amazing.
Yep.
All right. Well, then we will see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.